Hello, Kate.
Hello. How are you, Louise?
I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, really good to see you.
Yes, you too. So thank you for joining me this afternoon to discuss your new and exciting project, 52 Ways to Get On at Work, which is the working title for your third book.
Indeed. I love it. And we're going to tell our members all about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let me start firstly, Kate, by asking you to tell me a little more about the book and the meaning of the working title, 52 Ways to Get On at Work.
Well, we know from our incredible community at PurpleSpace that the lived experience of disability means it often takes us a very long time before we feel confident and resilient to bring our authentic selves to work. And it can have to take years. I mean, it's something that many of us continue to perfect in terms of a whole lifetime of journeying into our own level of inner confidence. So 52 Ways is really, it's going to be a practical book, and it's going to be chock full of hints and tips and ideas and insights from our members about how to build inner confidence. And we're going to cluster all of those beautiful insights around 52 headline topics, one for every week of the year.
Fabulous. Sounds amazing. So you've obviously advised slightly what the book was about there, but could you tell me what the purpose of inviting your members to be part of this book is?
It's really about bringing the richness of our member experiences into the book. You know, we have 2,000 ERG leaders, allies and champions within our membership across over 180 organisations. And we know that often the lived experience of disability is hard to share. So the purpose of the book is really to offer some safety in numbers. And it's about us joining together to share themes and patterns in how we build our inner confidence. You know, it's not just for those in work, although it's primarily for those individuals who are in work and they want to continue to retain their job and preserve their brand as a high-performing individual. We hope the book too will also support individuals who are a bit further away from the jobs market. Yeah. And they simply want to see others who are in work and doing great things, and to know that we exist. So that's really the primary purpose, is to offer up lots and lots of ideas for many people who are in work, so we can support those that come behind us.
Brilliant, fantastic. And how does this book differ from your previous two books, Kate?
Well, this one is really going to be chock full of lots and lots of individual insights. The things that we've done in the past, so Secrets and Big News, the first book I wrote, was an anonymous survey to 2,500 employees with disability. And we distilled their ideas and we came up with themes and patterns and 15 big ideas. The second book, which hopefully will come out next year, drum roll, is really the distillation of the story of PurpleSpace and the growth of the Purple Light Up movement. But this book is really going to be full of examples of individuals who are succeeding in work, and together we're going to tackle every aspect of getting on in work. So that's really what it's all about.
It's amazing.
Now, Louise, we are absolutely thrilled that you are joining me. I call you my wing woman.
Yes.
And you know, of course, you join us from the HSBC secondment team.
Yeah.
Very lucky that you're with me all of the way. I suppose my question to you is, what are you looking forward to in terms of being involved in this project?
Oh, great question, Kate. I guess building relationships with our members is one of my top priorities. Hearing the amazing stories that people have got to tell, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. And I guess, lastly, being part of the legacy of PurpleSpace when I return to my original role. So yeah, it's just so exciting. It's something that I never thought I would be part of, and I feel very privileged.
Wonderful. I know you've had some great interactions already with our members. Great stuff.
Yep. Yeah, so thank you for that, Kate. And can I just invite you to explain to me how our members can be part of this book?
Yeah, so we are already in the throes of emailing each of our members to invite them to get involved in the book. So the first thing, so some of our members listening to this have already spoken to you or both of us and are starting to draw up their insight. But as you know, our plan is to ensure that every single member receives a personalised email to get involved in the book. And we're going to do this in tranches. So there'll be a big mail out in early January, another one in middle of January, another one in early February. So what we would say, if our members are already listening to this, don't be worried if you don't yet receive an email. We're going to be in touch with everybody to invite you to take part. The second thing that would happen is to set up a meeting. We're going to try our level best to make sure that I can come to the vast majority of those, and we're ring fencing my time on Tuesday afternoon so that we can make sure we can have those meetings. But either way, the first action is to get a meeting in the diary so we can share a little bit more about the granularity of the objectives and how people can input their insights. We know that everybody's going to do this in a different way. So some individuals are likely to delegate the invitation to somebody else within their organisation. Others will want to offer up an insight themselves. And they can do that by writing their own insight, their own quote, a little bit of their story line about how they've built their inner confidence. And others will choose instead to have another meeting with you, Louise, so you can interview them and hear their insights, see how it matches one of those 52 headings. And together what we will do is to match those stories to each of the key ways in which people can build their inner confidence. So that's really what it's all about. Naturally, we can't offer up everybody individual editorial rights. It just doesn't work like that. But what we can do is make sure that through our editing process, we play back how that particular insight is going to be used and where it's going to be placed within the book. So it's going to be great fun. I mean, naturally, we want our members to get their permissions from their organisations. But I know what the one thing that you and I are deeply impressed about is how everybody is saying yes.
Absolutely.
How everybody wants to be part of this safety in numbers and to share some really meaningful stories about what we need to do to build our inner confidence and resilience over time. So yeah, that's how it's going to work.
Fantastic, absolutely amazing, Kate. And lastly, I believe that congratulations in order that you've secured a publishing deal for book number 2 that's due to be released in October. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We're dotting I's and crossing T's as we speak. But yes, we are very hopeful indeed that come the new year, we'll be announcing a publishing date for that second book, which I wrote during lockdown, which is, yes, partly autobiographical, but it's about the things that our community have learnt and shared with each other about why it's so important to be who we are, to ask for the workplace adjustments that we might need, and the things that they're doing to support their organisations to build systemic and cultural change. So yeah, it's very exciting. Lots more to do, but we're on it.
Amazing, Kate. Congratulations again on that. So just a summary, thank you very much for the fabulous update, Kate, and I really look forward to working closely with you throughout 2022 to ensure that all our members have had the opportunity to partake in this amazing project.
Wonderful. Happy New Year, Louise. Let's have fun.
Absolutely. Thank you again so much for joining me today, Kate.
Thank you, Louise.
Thank you. Take care.